Hello everyone, my name is Kelsey. I'm a professional ballroom dancer and 7-time award-winning instructor. Today I'd like to chat about a video that one of my colleagues, Sunny, posted, and as a response. And because this is regarding something that is very close to me, and that is honestly a massive pet peeve of mine. And my heart really goes out to the dancer who's going through this. So someone wrote into her asking for advice on a situation. She's a new dancer. She's only been dancing ballroom for about 5 months. She takes 4 lessons a week, and she's preparing for her first showcase, which is about a week or week and a half out at this point. And the choreography isn't done. Not only is the choreography not done, but her instructor has a very large workload. I think she mentioned about 15 or so other routines that this instructor is doing, and that's quite a lot. That is an insane amount. So he's having a bit of an issue remembering the choreography that they've prepared, and they haven't finished it yet. Very, very valid thing to be concerned about. So there were a few other things that I wanted to touch on too. So she expressed concern for not being taught the names of the figures. That is 100% something that you should be concerned about. He should definitely be telling you what the names of the steps are and giving you reference. Now, especially if you are a brand new dancer, you've only been doing ballroom for 5 months, there is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't have a basic pre-bronze, bronze routine done. Just put a nice little beginning on the top and a nice ending on the back end, and just call it done so it can be clean and beautiful. And you should know the names of all of those steps that you're dancing. Absolutely, you should know. That is part of your education. You should be able actually to dance all of those steps by yourself. Now, as someone who has been taking 4 lessons a week for 5 months, now obviously it's not going to be on a professional level. You've just started, but it doesn't seem like that's what you're expecting also, which is very good. You just want to be able to be very prepared and feel comfortable for your first time performing. And for me, honestly, it's one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay, so there's someone who's brand new into our amazing world of ballroom dancing, and it sounds like to me that, I hate to say this, but it sounds to me like your instructor doesn't really care much about how you perform. And I really hate to say that. I really do, because I don't want to think that a fellow pro would manipulate and go that far. But I've also seen it done. I've also seen it done where instructors bring, and Sunny also touches on this, they bring a whole, we'll say, slew of students, like a massive number of students to a competition, and they just pull them through everything and don't really care much about how they dance, right? Or giving them a good experience. That's the first thing. You're brand new. You want to be able to have a good experience for your first show, for your first showcase. You should absolutely feel prepared. Especially, you just bought, I think she mentioned, like $1,000 dress for the showcase too, which you're probably were thinking to use for competitions later, I would imagine. So honestly, my advice to you, to the dancer who wrote in, or anyone who's going through something similar, I would sit down with your teacher, ask them, during your lesson or whenever they have time available, to sit down and just talk about your progress and to make a plan, and some things that maybe you want to make and express your concerns, but obviously just in a nice way. Say, I would really like to know what I'm learning and more about what I'm learning? Can we make a list of all of the steps that I know, just so I have it for myself, and so that I can be a better student for you, so I remember all of these things, and then start to go through your patterns and say, okay, which one is this? What is this called? And maybe write some notes on the side of that too. State, what am I thinking about when I'm doing this? What are the technical points that I'm thinking about? Do I have to change my arm positions or my hand positions whenever I'm dancing this figure also? And it'll help you remember. And for some people, it also helps to write it down and then take a short clip of video. So it helps to jog your memory too. Some people are better whenever they just write them down. But, if you, in the case that you would sit down and they would be unwilling to do that, it's also very possible that they don't know. And sometimes there are good dancers who are good dancers, but maybe not good teachers. And, that just comes from experience. I don't know who your dance teacher is. And I don't know who you are either. So there are a lot of different scenarios going on in my head. But I would start by sitting down and just asking them to do that, to go through all of the steps that you know. You should 100% know the names of your figures, know the names of the steps that you're dancing. It's 101. It's the very beginning. And it's such a hard situation. And my heart honestly really goes out to you, because for you to just start, you just started 5 months ago, and to be going for your first showcase is amazing. That is such an incredible thing in the very, very beginning, and brave of you to do in the beginning. And for that pro, honestly, in my eyes, to let you down in that way, to not make sure that you are prepared to the fullest of your potential for that short amount of time that you have left, is honestly, to me, it is horribly, horribly unprofessional. And I'm very, very sorry that that's happening to you right now. I really, really am, because it's not something that as a new dancer you should be going through. You should be feeling amazing and confident and just doing polishing up what you will be dancing at the showcase right now, especially since it's so close. Even if it was about a month out, I would say you really should just be maybe putting an entrance and an exit onto your routine, and then polishing it and making it look as clean and beautiful as possible. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. And it's a lot. So I wish you the very, very best, and make sure that anyone's watching this, make sure you go back and watch Sunny's original video. I'm going to link it down in the description. And, let me know your thoughts too. What do you think about the situation? How would you handle it? And have you ever been there? So thank you so much for watching today. Again, my name is Kelsey. Make sure you like this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video comes out, and I'll see you next time.